Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. It is 10 to 10. It's nice and early. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Okay, it's our Sunday service. Now what cards shall we use? We shall let the cards decide. Okay. It's a beautiful day. You hear the cockerel. Let's just listen. Feel the energy. Tap into the energy of this beautiful day. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play. Okay, I've got some cards that we're going to use today. The Rumi Oracle. Let me just do these one by one. The Rumi Oracle. The Journey of Love. Oh, there's a lot of cards. The Romance Angels. Postcards from Spirit. Wow. The Marcellus Tarot. We'll start with those. And then we have the Channel of Love cards. Okay. So we'll start with these two decks. We will have a look at the Channel of Love cards first. Okay. My own creation. There we go. Let's give these a shuffle. Because every day I'm shuffling. There's a card in here that's around the wrong way. I've seen what it is, but shall we reveal it together? The Clean Slate. That's the only card that's the only card to pull. It's kind of like the Clean Slate. That's the only way really we're going to move forward, is by having a fresh start, wiping the plate clean. I swear my words are all over the place today. I have days like that. It's like you best just I was going to say not communicate because you're going to confuse people. Wipe the slate clean. Okay. It's all coming out a bit wrong though. It's okay. Right, let's have a look before we move over to the tarot, which is the Marcellus Tarot. We have Hidden Secrets. Okay. That's why we've got to have the clean slate, haven't we? The past, leave it in the past. Okay, moving. It's like moving on forward. You just say no more secrets. Okay, no more secrets. Clean slate. And what's interesting, we've got Mr. Fix-It here, which is the Knight of Swords. So that's that rushing in, the hasty energy of wanting to fix things. Well, you know, with the clean slate here, there's nothing really to fix. You just start again. Let's go to the Marcellus deck. Okay. So now we're going to use this deck. Look at that. On the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Now when you get to go again. Okay. I would say and do it properly. It's not that, well, you wasn't really doing it properly. It was like it was a test run before. Okay. So this time it's for real. This time I know it's for real. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let's give these cards a shuffle. Okay, this time I know it's for real. Was that by Donna Summer? I don't know why, but the summer energy, the sun's got his hat on. We've got the Page of Swords. So we've got the Knight of Swords here. If you can see, I wrote down what character it is. So this is the Fool card. Card number 18 from the Major Arcana, which is the Moon energy. So the Page of Swords, so this is more the Surveyor, okay? The, Secret Admirer. I'm not going to say Stalker energy. I thought that could be quite triggering. This is an interested character. And if you see, he's like looking down on this. Well, that actually says KNS, but you can really not see the N there too much, as in like the other corner. So, that being the King of Swords. Okay, taking charge. Control over your thoughts. As in, don't allow them to run away down a negative route. So let's have a look at this Page of Swords energy, anyway, that's come out of the tarot to speak to us today. Okay. But can we get our mouth around these words? Please. Curiosity. Look, here he is. Curiosity, intelligence, wit, honesty, independence. So that's a clash with authority. Okay. The honesty part there. No more secrets. The Page of Swords is a clever, witty youth with a natural curiosity and inquisitive nature. He is in the process of developing his own ideas and beliefs and may frequently clash with authority over differences of opinion. The youth's independent ideas and curious spirit should be encouraged and nurtured rather than quashed. This card may represent a boy or girl who displays these qualities, or may suggest that such gifts should be developed by the querent. Okay, well, I'm going to go over to the postcards from Spirit, and then we'll come back to these tarot cards. Just pull the postcards out. I've taken the lid off of the box, but the box has stayed on the shelf. Stayed in the shelf. Okay. Right. Let's see what message comes through from Spirit. And we have, I think that says hope floats. See if you can make out what that says now. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to, and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said. Take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right, don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Well, that's a great message. There's nothing for you to fix here. Hand it over, let go of the branch you're clinging to, and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. The clean slate. Loving you always. So let's go back to the tarot. Oh, I've left a card. Okay, that's just reminding me it said take one step towards the gods and they will take 10. Is that what it says towards you? Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 towards you. And we had the 10 of Pentacles, okay, at the bottom of the deck. And then this card was just left at the bottom of the deck. And we have, okay, the 7 of Wands. Standing your ground, taking back your power. You have the power. A bit of a defensive energy. Let's have a look. Are we feeling a little sensitive, defensive? But then I have a protector's energy coming through. Okay. Wheel of Fortune I've opened up to, but let's have a look at the 7 of Wands. Oh, it's the 5 of Wands. Okay, well, that's surrendering. Surrendering to the battle, because the conflict is just a little too much for one to handle. Surrender. Fighting, conflict, obstacles, compromise. The 5s of each suit mark the crunch points along the journey. The 5 of Wands suggests conflict, as demonstrated by the fight scene depicted on some card decks. It can also indicate the possibility of lawsuits. In your effort to accomplish your goals, you have had to make difficult decisions and possibly cut corners or stepped on other people's toes along the way. So this is talking about what's gone on in the past where, you know, maybe we didn't do things like in the correct manner, but we done them in the manner that we done them in back then. So in your effort to accomplish your goals, you have had to make difficult decisions and possibly cut corners or stepped on other people's toes along the way. This may have been unavoidable, but now you must battle it out. Try not to compete, but find a way to resolve the matter. Compromise if necessary. You need to hammer out the problem and find a resolution. If you behave honourably, things could turn out to your advantage. That's that Wheel of Fortune. If you behave honourably, things could turn out to your advantage. Okay, what other cards did they ask to be used? The Romance Angels. So let me find those. Justin Timberlake, Selfish. 'Cause your lips were made for mine, my heart would go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time. That's not even the tune, but they're the words that's coming through. 'Cause your lips were made for mine, my heart would go flatline if it wasn't beating for you all the time. So if I get jealous, I can't help it. I want every bit of you. Guess I'm selfish. It's like someone's like, I don't know, that's quite emotional. It's bad for my mental, but I can't fight it when you're out looking like you do. But you can't hide it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so what do you have to do? You have to think positively and live with faith, in faith. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Look at the masculine here. It's like he's a god. Look, it's like the goddess statue I have. We've got like the god statue, but he's kind of covering himself up here. I bring you flowers. Stay optimistic. The romance angels send you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more positive, doesn't say that, it says optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours, if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. You can write lists and conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires and intentions. You can also create a dream board with images and phrases related to your love life goals posted onto a poster board. Daily, look at this dream board with positive intent and follow any inner guidance to take actions related to your dreams. Your positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. Should we go back to the tarot? I just want to see what other cards we've got to use here. The Channel of Love cards we have used. The Marcella's Tarot. Okay, it's Journey of Love. Feel there's still this energy of feeling as if, you know, you have to fix this, that something's broken. It's not broken, it's just evolving. The Journey of Love. The first card said something about a cause for celebration. Cheers. Cheers to the Channel of Lovers. Cheers. Let's have some coffee. I see a white butterfly flying outside. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is Burning Hero. Card number 3. So I feel as if the masculine really wants to be this hero. Card number 3 is the number of the Empress. We'll read the card. I was going to shuffle it, but let's read the card. Let's see what's going on here. Just comes in with that fixed energy, wanting to be a hero. From the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine light. Of love, I mean. I'm too busy looking behind me because I thought somebody was coming in the room. I thought the door pushed open, but there's no one there. Okay. Right, so from the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire-weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire before you are ready to burn into love again. The intensity of fire exists in relationship to cause serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward, and your creative self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labour, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been made manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart, like the sweet relationship of day and night. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings too. Okay, here's the poem. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being, I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moment shared, I savour every one, and even when apart, your love envelopes me with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. Okay, let me shuffle these cards so that I can get us another message. Good morning, Mr. Doggy. How are we doing today? We've got a new pussycat that's very, very cute. It's like one makes its transition and another one comes on the scene, and Megan seems to have fallen in love with her. It's a little girl and she's very, very loving, and she's called Custard. That's what they've named her, Custard. She's very lovely, but she's got a limp. So, I'm not sure who she belongs to. But she seems to have a little limp. So we'll keep an eye on that. See if we can help heal that for her. Anyway, let's get back to these Journey of Love cards. She does have the most adorable eyes. She's very loving. Okay, we are becoming. Card number 34. Nomad is coming through. I wanna give you devotion. Total dedication and a lot of devotion. Ooh, ooh. I wanna give you devotion. Yes, you are manifesting your divine purpose. Yet what is happening now is just one of many inspired brushstrokes on the canvas of your life's work. Can we now put this, please, on top? Thank you. Finally, you put my love on top. Ooh. Yes, you are manifesting your divine purpose. Yet what is happening now is just one of many inspired brushstrokes on the canvas of your life's work. You are the artist who paints with trust, instinctive and spontaneous, with faith in the process unfolding. You are not the painter using numbered squares who has a finished vision even before commencing the task, with a map for all steps of the journey. Your lack of plan renders you open and receptive to divine direction. You are capable of being moved by spirit. You are a brave adventurer. So celebrate what you are creating now and realise that it is a step in your major work of divine art, this life of yours, not to be planned, but to be experienced. Stroke after stroke, step after step, you shall witness the picture coming to life. It may not be what you expected, but it will be the most beautiful, extraordinary creation. This oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfillment. There is a message here too, that a relationship or project that you are keen to move forward will bloom in its own unique way. Give it breathing room and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be. Even without a clear direction or plan, sometimes even because of that, there is an inner plan that can come to fruition. There is an inner plan that can come to fruition. Okay, take heed, my friend, for time is ticking fast. Illusion grand in hopes this dream will last. Such memories we keep for days to come, a looking glass that only shows what's done. I'm going to start again because this poem kind of summarises this whole reading. Take heed, my friend, for time is ticking fast. Illusion grand in hopes this dream will last. Such memories we keep for days to come, a looking glass that only shows what's done. It would be sad to think there's nothing more, a well-worn path reflecting what's in store. God's gift was not that days would be the same. Each dawn's first light would sing a fresh refrain. Of light and cloud to bathe the earth's surprise, with change afoot to stop would be unwise. A palette rich awaits the artist's brush, creating life at one with God's soft touch. We shall finish with a Rumi message. Thank you for joining me this morning. I know you're there. I can feel you. I can sense you. Sitting there listening quietly. Introvertedly. That was interesting because Jamie asked this morning what was the difference between being an introvert and an extrovert. And how we kind of described it, Megan and myself, was, an introvert, someone that would be, just silently sitting in the corner, observing it all, keeping themselves to themselves. And the extrovert would be with the centre of attention, the loud one. The life and, well, I'd say life and soul of the party, but it's dependent upon their energy, whether it's in a positive or negative state of being. Extroverted. Just put it out. Put it all out there. Say it how it is. But that's the energy of being an introvert. And I said, oh my, I'm such an introvert now, where I used to be very much an extrovert. I have my moments. I mean, it still exists, but I'm more of an introvert now. Okay, here's the card. Death, beyond death, life. Why did we start with death? It's the card that everyone fears in the tarot. It's the death card. Beyond death, life. Looking up at that clean slate there, look. Okay. It's taking me, I do want to have a look at this image, because I felt the colour coming through and offering it to this masculine, you know. And he's just coming out of this, he's coming out of the forest, isn't he? Into the clearing. The clean slate, card number 1. Look, and there's like this little dark love heart for you. It's not red, it's black, but it's still a love heart. It's still a heart. Feel like the heart, the hardening, the darkening of the heart, but it wants to come alive again. Beyond death, life. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. Rumi. I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen. Within your heart, there I speak. My voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known. For what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty with equanimity. I am certain enough for both of us. Allow me to show you the light that you are, that burns within you, blazing angel of heavenly purity. I will unveil you to yourself, undressing your ego, casting aside its layers, as tender as a lover, with unwavering attention upon the sacred body of light. You shall know yourself in truth, as pure, beyond all experience, untainted, ever innocent. As a pure vessel, stripped bare, ready for divine revelation, as light, as life, as love. Look, he's trying to... I don't want to. I'm scared. Look, he's covering up here, look. The soul craves variety because it leads to wholeness, and wholeness leads to divine revelation. The purpose of the soul incarnating in this world in the first place is to realise its divinity through the sacred crucible of life. The older the soul, the closer it is to the realisation of divine oneness, and the more powerful its determination to shed that which would constrain complete and conscious immersion into the divine presence. So here you are, an old soul at the edge of something you have known, at the cusp of an ending and a beginning. Perhaps you are already in surrender and falling in, or perhaps you are fearful and resisting as you greet your unknown destiny. Yet this moment is happening because your own divine soul has chosen for it to be this way, so that love may grow. There is no punishment in this ending, nor is there anything to fear. There may be pain, there may be grief and loss, there may be uncertainty and even insecurity. Yet you have a heart big enough to bear such growing pains. Your heart is even big enough to receive the joy that is lying in wait for you as you stumble across her in the course of your clumsy, inspired travails into new life. You can scoop her up in your arms and spin her wildly about as she delights in your embrace, throwing her head back and laughing her vibrant, contagious laughter, filling you with exquisite ecstasy. Yes, you shall know the truth, the knowledge that the divine is with you, guiding every unfolding moment of your life journey. No matter how dark it may at first appear, the divine is with you in unflinching generosity, with compassion, and with fierce passion for your blossoming into all that you are, all that you can be. So what must you do to receive this divine grace, this new life? You must be willing to face death. It may be that death has come to you in the form of loss of a beloved one, a physical loss that takes you into the darkest despair or depths of your grieving heart. It may be death that comes to you in the ending of a financial or professional situation you once relied upon. It could also be in the sense that you don't really know who you are anymore. Old identities, having shown themselves to be inadequate, inaccurate, mere ego masks, too small for the great being that you are starting to suspect you may be. Your death may be a choice to let go, to take a step in a new direction, to move house, to end a relationship, to change career, or to step away from a religious or a philosophical tradition or a group or teacher. Your death may not feel as though it has come by choice at all. It may be a sickness that leaves you feeling helpless, a relationship or other life circumstance changing when you wish with all your heart that it would not. Your transition through this death may be triggered by an inner feeling that you cannot quite pin down. Nonetheless, it powerfully propels you away from what has been and towards untapped possibilities, perhaps even towards great confusion, as you encounter life in a new way, feeling even somewhat unprepared and uncertain as to what may lie ahead of you now. How you deal with this grace, hidden though it may at first appear to be under the cloak of crisis, is up to you. You have enough spiritual intelligence to shift perspective and to choose, if you wish, to rest your inner gaze upon what lies beyond the death. Gaze instead upon the new life that is calling you. When you know deep within that no matter what experiences you have had in your life, that you are untainted, you will be more easily able to trust in the love the divine has for you. You won't question your worthiness, and therefore you will trust in life more easily and more fully, no matter how much it asks of you at times. The divine is a relentless lover. It wants nothing less than your total being to be held in its embrace. Sometimes that means we will have to give up lesser loves for the greater lover, the divine one that calls us to remember our true nature. You are a beautiful blazing soul, having a human experience that defies explanation and opens you up to divinity. That is what is happening in your life now, whether the death is obvious and painful to you, or whether there is an ending imminent. Oh, sorry, I just missed a sentence. Or whether you are uncertain as to how it is as yet showing up in your life. Either way, there is an ending imminent, a new life coming to you, with greater opportunity for your radiant soul to shine its beauty in the world. Grasp it eagerly, beloved. Now is not the time for fear or hesitation. Focus on what is becoming, whilst honouring what is no longer to be. Okay, let's finish this reading with the sacred honouring ritual. Place your hands on your heart. You put the book down so we can do this together. Place your hands on your heart and say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your loving grace. Please help me release what I no longer need, what is too small for my great light. Help me recognise the purity of my own being, so that I can more easily trust in the divine love calling to me like an insistent lover in every moment. I breathe in your compassionate grace now. Thank you, my beloved. Keeping your hands resting on your heart at the centre of your chest. Simply breathe in and out, gently and easily. Focus on the feeling of your hands on your chest. Do this for as long as feels good for you. When you are finished, when you have finished, open your eyes. You have finished your honouring ritual. I have finished this Sunday morning's reading, which I thought was beautiful. Guys, I'll catch up with you soon, like a bit later on today. So until then, much love. Take care. Bye for now.